And we'll continue to play on tomorrow here in the Ultimate Series Monkey King Tournament. Of course, I'm Breaking CPK, as always, joined by Emperor here on Oncast.
Hey.
We got a final game here.
Actually looks like
Things off.
pretty brutal final game, too, looking at this lock pool.
Yeah.
See that War Beast being thrown
heroes.
into the mix as well.
And the War Beast, the Deadwood, the Pebbles again. On top of the Keeper Tempest.
It's interesting because you see War Beast thrown into the mix here, but you don't really expect him to see him as a jungling option. More so, you expect to see him more as a potential suicide.
Yeah.
In combination, the Tempest or the Keeper of the Forest works great either way. Both provide sufficient lockdown for a hero like War Beast to thrive, as well as the bonus damage onto the minions.
Yeah. Very, very true. See the artillery, the final lock, and, you know, we made the point of that the first game.
If the artillery, once again, in that case, is treated as more of a ban. You look at a lock pool that powerful, you look at the powerful initiation options, and unless teams are looking for something else, people are always looking for a very bursty, very strong primary initiator, or the the double jungle potential. The double jungle, I mean like the suicide that can jungle plus the heavy jungling presence of something like a Tempest. Honestly, it favors. They're going for the double jungle option. I don't know if they actually have a player that can run that Suicide War Beast, but if they do, you know how I feel about the Tempest versus Keeper matchup.
Yeah.
And that if one is forced to jungle, definitely prefer the Tempest since he can get aggressive and actually affect the lanes earlier on and create an advantage that they can't easily recover from. Whereas Keeper of the Forest in the jungle is a little bit more passive, doesn't farm as fast, and a little bit less of an impact.
You're pretty confident in his first pick right there. Engineer coming out.
Yeah. Saw there was a number of other options, including that Master of Arms, but Ophelia taken out of the game. He's not as concerned with it. Not going to get like an MOA rally or anything instead, so.
Yeah, speaking of that, actually, the blind bans that did take place, the Ophelia Parasite, the Rally Ophelia, the regular bans, Fade, Torturer, Wild Soul, Silhouette, Magnus, and Lodestone.
I was going to say Torture being banned out increases the viability of a Luna a lot, especially since they're going to want that Deadwood or the Pebbles there on the Hellborn team. And giving that additional burst, and, well, following that burst theme, having the Witch Slayer again. Zlap playing it very well.
Yeah.
Previous game, and, well, 2 games ago, I guess. And
first game, yeah.
Now looking to continue the trend of success.
Wanted to update on the other series, and now we're taking a look at that. Let's see, this is the game 2 over there.
Another Monkey King.
Another Monkey King.
So every freaking game, and in the other VDT game, they have another Monkey King too.
Yeah, they do.
But the Gladiator, that's what you're. This is a.
Yeah, wow, and that was a snap pick. I mean,
they were. Yep, they've been building this one up.
Huh. The last time we saw Gladiator was honestly
Complexity.
Yeah, on tour Cycle 8, the grand finals, that Doombringer game that we had.
Yeah, and he even necessarily need the Doombringer at that point. Yeah, he was pretty huge and
hero with plenty of potential to hit freaking hard. I still think he's the only hero in the game that could have one-shot Annihilation. The whole team has that potential. So, as we've seen in the Schmeiger videos.
Shout out to popping BKB with Tempest. Your ult isn't canceled by tablet.
I told you, man. I mean, these guys going back
they're just having fun with each other.
They're not afraid to. I can't tell if it's troll or if it's more of a. If they are just gonna.
Pew is a very trolly kind of guy, and
he
seems to be having fun too. I think they're having some fun with each other.
They know they're on Honcast.
Yeah.
Over the cameras, perhaps. There you go. Keeper of the Forest War Beast is what they will get over here in IG.
I was going to say they had to figure that they were probably going to be getting more the Keeper pick in a game like this. So going with the Gladiator, that does set up a huge team fight combination. You know, a lot of times you saw Gladiator in the past, it would have been with heroes like Soul Reaper, or even Defiler way back in the day where you saw that combination of like these tanky team fight. I guess I want to call them main carries, the tanky team fight carries that are like the Soul Reaper. Combine that heal with the 50% damage, and you'd see, your team's taking a lot less damage on top of the heals coming out. No one's dying. No one's dying. And by the time they can finally kill you, sure things are wearing off, but you're able to sort of position yourself and get out by then. A little bit different this game where you don't really see that same presence in a hero like War Beast is hasted anyway. And still, just go more for the damage aspect and the combo aspect in a game like this.
Excited to see the Gladiator, man. It's
I am too. It's been a bit. He did receive a buff on his flagellation.
That's right. What was it?
Cooldown. Cooldown reduction.
Cooldown. Okay.
It's a lot better at 1v1 side lane matchups.
Mm-hmm.
Should be a lot stronger there, especially if he's going up against something like a Bubbles, and it does look like he is going to be in the side there, so should be able to crush a hero like Bubbles. The free harass. Bad luck, have fun. I love these guys.
Well, they are entertaining. See right here, you know, having both a Keeper and a War Beast, they're able to use both the Hellhounds as well as the Keeper trees to both scout out early on as well as do the initial lane pull, of course. See the Hellhound lining up down here. xCet is going to be playing the Suicide War Beast.
I was going to say, in this case, I still would have liked to see the War Beast in that Suicide role.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to just it increases Keeper's jungling speed a bit, too.
Yeah. Wait, what's that? Oh, the...
Yeah, it just allows you to go for the Battlecry max, and people have seen to feel like that's the best way to make it work right now. So,
xCet's monitor died.
there is still a potential place for War Beast in the jungle, but it just goes back to that similar effect as when you see a Keeper of the Forest in the woods, and he does phenomenally in the Suicide lane. And the Battlecry buff for the team isn't something you can really get along with doing in the woods. You can level it up, but you just jungle a lot slower. Just due to the mana cost.
Yeah.
You can make it work, but...
Let's see, Bassus, he's going to be able to tank the creep wave right here. And actually, War Beast, I mean, there was a lot of talking going on. He actually didn't really micro the Hellhound.
No, it didn't look like it at all. It
very early. So I kind of think that might...
I'd see the timer on it, but yeah, that could be a big impact here. As he gets boxed out right away by the Deadwood. I love how Best's playing that.
Very aggressive. So how about this middle lane? Monkey King Engineer versus Gladiator Aluna.
So Gladiator not going to be, well, of course they have the Witch Slayer.
Yeah.
Witch Slayer crushing Bubbles too. I wasn't even looking at the time, sorry, but yeah. Monkey King Engineer versus Gladiator Aluna, interesting.
Yeah. The kill potential might not necessarily be
kind of favor it. I mean, if they can reach the Aluna and land a keg, I would. Yeah, that's not even a question.
Now, the nice thing about this, at least, is with the flagellation, obviously that can cause issues in pushing up a lane, but in the middle lane, you're not as concerned. So maybe that's another reason, you know, to have in that mid, of course. But
well, still against a Monkey King, though.
Yeah.
Monkey King with lane positioning is going to make your support a lot more vulnerable.
True.
He's able to get back there and really punish them for misstep in their positioning.
Obviously, War Beast going to start spamming that battle cry now. In fact, there you go once again right there. You see the red hands glow. Top rune is going to be a regen. Not the biggest in the world.
That's actually part of the thing, though. Sure, they might be able to punish it with that constant flagellation on top of the battle cry increasing the damage.
Yeah, that's true.
That might be the...
Could be actually.
And then the power throw. It might...
A lot of harassment damage, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Accomplishing that. Of course, keep a close eye on it, so...
Look how careful he has to be because of the positioning of the lane.
Yeah. The mini battle that Pew and Insania have had. They happen to be the junglers for the respective teams, of course, as well as the captains. Go figure. Got Tempest being played by Pew, and then Insania, of course, on Keeper. Here this game around. We'll see if maybe either one, ideally probably the Tempest, gets active early on, but nothing just yet. We're only 3 minutes in.
And they're going for it right away. It's going to be really, really difficult for him to land. Pitfall.
Nice turret right there. There's the pitfall. It's not going to be enough, though. Oh, Luna will go down. So Fuzi attempted, but...
Well, bottle charges actually has mana for... No, just short. Actually, now he does, but they don't want to go. They don't actually have a... Combo there's going to play it safe.
But they get the Bloodlust kill. Obviously very happy with that, I'm sure. And again, you look at that flagellation damage, but still. The burst damage in favor of Team Excellent, and it paid off there, of course.
So imagine if they can reach the support hero. she's absolutely screwed. I mean, Flagellation takes a while to come out. It's pretty easy to sidestep once you see it cast. Usually you're casting it to cover, so it's pretty blatant to see too. As you know, you have the big mana bar there. You see half of it go. It's basically a flashing indicator that hey,
yeah,
this is coming out. Look at that.
Oh, geez, the damage output, but Gladiator easily able to take it. The power throw does snipe out
Holy
Monkey
crap.
King. Sender gets credit right there. Double damage are going to be balled up at the top lane, but yeah, big kill happening.
It almost looked like they weren't communicating because Monkey King went on alone and Engineer wasn't even there. Just going
he was
top.
going the top rune. You're right, definitely.
It looked like he went in saying, hey, let's actually capitalize. And
xCet right there. Not able to assist in time, so.
In the end, his allied lane partner. I mean, his team ally, the bubbles actually bottled that double damage rune too, so it really didn't matter. He really didn't need to head to the. So yeah, that was just actually really strange. Definite lack of communication going on. There's no other way about it.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one of those where you kind of wish you had like the Skype conversation.
Right, yeah.
Something
because he walked up to it with the empty bottles, like, oh no, Bubble's like, I want it, and then it's like, well, I just walked here, my teammate just died.
So how are we gonna deal with this?
And now he's level 5, and well, his battle cry gets stronger and stronger, and
yeah,
as does the Flagellation.
He did go to level 3 Hellhounds, by the way, to xCet.
Yeah, that's something that I've seen. Well, this still is 2 players who've been playing it a lot lately. That's something that Tralf does. Yeah, go for the max wolves, and then Keizu goes for more of the max battle cry route.
Yeah.
So it's 2 different styles there to this approach. And
jeez. Power throw actually missing there, but even just with the Flagellation, I mean, you just see the damage that goes on a Monkey King. On top of the power throw, it's level 2 right now, but still plenty. Always going to go for a Luna right there. The stun comes out. Pitfall going to be used. Not going to hit, of course, but Bubbles jumps in for the side of the Kegstead. Will finish off a Luna. So that gank was definitely set up for a while. Bubbles roaming to the middle lane, sure enough. Gets the kill. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Warby's going to fall, and what? The courier gets picked off by xCet. So I kind of wonder if maybe xCet was a little distracted, or if that just happened to be coincidence.
Or if it was a last-second thing where it came in and his wolves. You know, the wolves actually probably a major factor in that, but
well, so at least
you can see the courier pick off.
Got something there, but again, Warby's himself does die.
And now taking a death against this Deadwood. Pretty much sacrifice all lane control. Bass is seeing at 360 gold per lane compared to 200. Actually, xCet is doing quite well.
Yeah, he actually is. He is level 6 now too, so he has that Metamorphosis at least. And he didn't use it before.
He's manning up right now a bit.
Ooh, needs to be careful though. You see Tempest coming in. Rotten Grasp is going to try to connect. Oh, just dodged. He runs back in!
Okay.
That was close. I mean, no Falcon Punch, but there's a Tempest Ultimate, so.
A little bit of a man up here. Just harassing him out. How's the battle? No battle charges, so. Oh, they had 1 left.
Somebody living life on the edge.
Looks like he's having team support help stop the push, though. Gladiator out of mana. Luna rotating now. But a bit late to the party. I mean, they're pushing this down pretty quickly. That's going to be it.
Yeah, Warbeast with the Hellhounds. Maybe a deny attempt there. Again, they're level 4 now, so pretty powerful.
Just saw the wards placed by Sender there in the river. Had the ward placed behind that tree at the bottom. Yeah, so
I wonder if this
does have knowledge.
Ooh, it's just out of range of this ward set over here. Used to be the 800, so not going to be able to counter ward even if you could see it. Bottom tower push, successful by Team Excellent though. Good news for them. Deadwood continuing to lead the way. Steam Boots bottle, 700 plus gold saved up already. Actually buys a health potion from the shop right there. Gonna see if he can maybe set up another gank on xCet, but Warbeast has already fallen back. Look at Deadwood just diving completely. They may push another tower here, actually. Oh, meanwhile, in the middle lane, Monkey King going at it. You see Dodge coming out, though, and in the end, gonna be fine. Pitfall attempt. No.
The wolves, though, they're still attempting to block.
That Flagellation. So much damage. But yeah, he does get away. You're right, the wolves almost didn't block enough. That was close. But bottom tower, that's a secondary tower already killed right there by Team Excellent.
They're actually okay with sacrificing them. They could tell that they were going to lose them, and say it's going to allow our Warbeast to farm up a bit here at least. Still, this opens up Deadwood to sort of roam the rest of the map.
Yeah, and we're going to see a very quick portal key.
No tower pushes yet.
Oh, man, he's going in right here. Falcon Punch, couple more auto attacks. Will it be enough? Yes, the lock throw to finish him off. xCet.
Oh, my God. And so I was saying, oh, yeah, it's going to allow the War Beast room to farm, but not so much.
He's been living life on the edge a lot of this game. He commentated on that, and sure enough.
You know what might have been the difference?
What's that?
So something as simple as a Guardian Ring.
Yeah.
There, the extra 2 armor against the Deadwood,
Okay,
which he needs to be getting the Ring of the Teacher ultimately anyway on War Beast. It's kind of sad when you think about it that way, and it's like, oh no, if only.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to get the Ring of the Teacher on War Beast. That's
of course, yeah, the Abyssal Skull.
Eventually, the Abyssal Skull. It's just, it goes without saying.
I love these guys.
Yeah, they're just both complete trolls.
Oh boy, keeping it entertaining. Oh yeah, but you definitely need to get the Abyssal Skull. So I'm sure xCet, you know, he might even be thinking that to himself. But again, it just happens to be. I mean, hell, you're at your base tower farming a creep.
Right, exactly. You're like, okay, there's no way he's still coming out, and then it's great.
Yep, came out of nowhere. So yeah, that was just more so well played by Bassett's there.
No, definitely, I agree with you. It's one of those hindsight things you're just like, that you think about after you die. You're like, damn it, and then you just
if only.
The tilt seeps in.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the situation now, it's for a little bit in the early game phase. Again, we're only 9 minutes into overall, but definitely leaning towards Internet Gangsters more so. But as we've moved on, Deadwood especially, but then you got Tempest and Monkey King following him up even. Top 3 farmers of the game do belong to Team Excellent right now.
Zlap did wind up getting the miniaturization build again, even against his Bubbles. Bubbles, though, you looking with that assist to the kill and the 2 tower pushes, even though he didn't have the most CS, Zlap sitting on 50. Versus Bubbles 20, the 2 tower kills. Sort of keeping him up there and giving him steam boots of zone, so
yeah,
make it a lot harder for that solo pick-off. No tower pushes yet coming out from Keeper of the Forest. See, opted just to keep jungling in instead and trying for a pick-off on Bubbles or anything with the Witch Slayer. And now that they're going for mid, he is attempting to rotate and make something happen finally. Combined with Gladiator, this could be their moment.
Yeah, he's got that ultimate, the call to arms. That's all he'll be able to cast, though, if that's what he chooses, I believe. Yeah. Won't be able to do Pitfall here, but if he can land it with that Keeper, then definitely a possible chance for at least 1, if not 2 kills. At the same time, though, Tempest is lingering nearby with an ultimate himself, so can't be too certain on that. Oh, we are paused here. Let's go ahead once again and glance at the other games here. See the VDT series. It looks like that one might have finished, or at least that game. Let's see if it is going to a game 3. It is? Okay. Well, you've lied to us before, so. Okay. Looks like Lions did. Wait, Lions versus VDT. Am I blanking on that? What? That? Oh, that's why. Okay. Wait a second. That's not right either. Okay, it's not showing up for some reason. Yeah, that happens sometimes. According to a resource that we have, it should be going to a 3rd game, from my understanding. So I think VDT did take game number 2, it sounds like. In about 20
no, they had a
minutes,
massive advantage.
Okay. Yeah, I can't find it on the stats here. But apparently they took game number 2. So, according to Chuck. There you go. We called him out. Chuck64, the admin, told us that. If he's lying, you can blame him. So that's going to game 3. Okay, it looks like they might have even just jumped into it. Yeah, they are at the lockpicking stage.
Yep, they are.
Other series, Lion. Did they finish 2, I take it?
Yeah, Lions. They probably.
Lions did.
They took it 2-0.
Show up. I don't know. It looks like they did take the 2nd game as well as the 1st game, yeah.
They were facing off against
Mainland.
Mainland.
That's right. Come on. Yeah, they had a fairly easy time. It looks like 24-minute victories in both. So Lions move into the semifinals. They play the winner of the VDT series. Well, actually, I shouldn't. This series. Okay. So Lions plays the winner of this series, and that means Too Much Sugar will play the winner of the VDT Justice League. There you go. Teamwork. So there you go. That's those are the 2 matches still remaining, the VDT Justice League and then this one. And again, that means tomorrow, so a semifinal matchup to kick things off. That'll start at the same time as today, 12 p.m. Eastern. 1800 Central European Time as far as the follow-up match. And then, of course, before the Grand Finals, so the semifinals finishes, before the Grand Finals, we will have that special 1-versus-1 event of Cookies versus Pee-wee. Who's the better Monkey King?
I can't wait to see that match. You
fun.
put your money on
Pee-wee.
You put your money on Pee-wee. I put mine on Cookies. I didn't even want to have to choose. You made me choose one.
I'll bet you 5,000 gold coins.
What happens? All right, I'm in.
All right.
I'm in.
We're good. There you go. 5,000 gold coins.
But you 33,732
coins.
barely earned silver coins.
Those are all yours.
Yeah.
You play a lot of Han.
That was over like the past 3 months. Is what's disgusting. That
seems ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, so that's going to be tomorrow before the Grand Finals, and the Grand Finals at 3 Eastern, 2100 Central European Time. At least that's when it's scheduled for. So, yeah, we're going to definitely have a fun finish to this tournament, no doubt. Tomorrow's cast should be a lot of fun overall. We're looking to finish up here today with this match, of course, as soon as we get things resumed. Still a pause. So it sounds like he should be coming back, but apparently his computer is a fairly older one. So Ro8's 5 level is he's starting Han. We're getting a good play-by-play right here.
Soon.
Yeah. They just took the FF. So at this point, you know, these teams have earned the gold coins at least finishing a top 8 spot, but...
Did I? No, never mind.
No, they're trolling still.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, where was it even at now? Oh, yeah, so the top 8 teams, they do get paid in the gold coins. However, if you move on further, not only you get more gold coins, huh? If you finish top 3, though, you actually get a Monkey King Ultimate Avatar. Something else to play for. Just saying. So we'll see. We'll see. Which teams?
Looks like pauses of New Earth might be resuming soon.
We're going to have a good, you know, tomorrow, so Too Much Sugar plays the winner of that Justice League VDT match. That's going to be a great series.
Yes, I think we have. No, that's the time.
Yeah,
you know what? Everyone's been wanting to see him. It's like, we want to show you guys. It's, of course, we want to cover their new their setup, at least for this tournament. But, like, not necessarily these complete one-sided stomp matches. So
yeah,
that would be the perfect time to do it.
Though. No matter which team wins that series, definitely going to be a great match. So that will be definitely a matchup tomorrow that will, I think it's safe to say we'll do that semifinal match. And then eventually the Grand Finals after, of course. Okay, so looks like Mr. Ro8's 5 level has resumed, or returned. Wooden PC has come through for him. And back to the game we go. So, again, that flagellation. I mean, you just see the leopard. Oh, there's the pitfall. It connects with the flagellation, the power throw. Holy crap. I mean, again, that's just ranged harass damage. Nearly taking out Monkey King right there.
Yeah. What time did that battle cry? And now he's finally probably safe. He didn't actually pick up, even on revive, he did not pick up a Guardian Ring.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. You know, speaking of
going for it.
Well, speaking of hindsight, it's kind of funny. Again, I'm a little trolling, but if he went that 3rd point into the battle cry, if he maxed out battle cry at this point, that would have been a kill on Monkey King most likely.
I didn't see the overall damage in the end.
Oh, he was down to less than 10% life, so that's very, very close. We do see a jump right here on a Gladiator. In the meantime, Tim's running, and the ultimate's going to be coming over there. A full duration, going to lock them down. Gladiator will fall. The Kegs unconnects, and now Keeper the Force, he's in trouble. Good Nature's Veil. Will it be enough for the getaway? The trees are keeping him invis for the time being, but they're going to take out the trees. The ward is put down, and down goes Keeper of the Force. He already used his root, of course. Graveyard Stun going to be used, but I just don't think the Hellborn team has enough fighting power to the Courier. Oh, the Courier's picked off. The recipe drops.
Each team losing their, you know, each team flying Courier being killed. You know, Keeper of the Force rooted right there, but it really didn't matter. Tempest is like, oh,
I got an opening.
Just going to use mine now because you have nothing to deal with it.
Actually caught him in it too.
Witch Slayer showed up, but it was a little bit late. weren't even locked down for a significant period of time by then. Meanwhile,
beautiful jump by King Dry Hump right there. In comes the takeover as well. But here's the Doors, a big one coming out from Gladiator. Down goes Bubbles and Monkey King. And now we have Deadwood on the run. Gonna slow him down there with the log in the face. The double tap already happening though. He wants to chase a pitfall. Does he have the mana? Yes, he does now. Can he guess this? Can he guess this? No. Bassett goes the other direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard guess at that. I mean,
of course, yeah.
Time to dodge it, so.
Big
Fog.
ulti though. Well, it was a great finish at least for
that was worried, I thought for a second which I might get picked up. No, Gladiator coming in at the perfect time and handing it to him, man. So in the end, not that bad.
I kind of wonder if Gladiator is going to be going for an Energizer, by the way. Seems like that's such a popular item on a lot of heroes in general lately, and seems like he's just another hero that could benefit from that. I know he's strength-based, but...
No, I mean, it's not it's like 7 strength versus 10.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal, but I'm trying to think.
I'm sorry, Gladiator. I said your name, and you're going to die here now. Oh, wow. Trying to fight, but not enough.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
But probably not. I mean...
He has the... Okay, well, let's look here. He actually has a... He already has the bolstering armband.
Yeah.
Which... I mean...
So Ice
Could you
Brand?
feasibly see... Ice Brand, you know, I just really don't like the idea of a Frostburn on a hero like...
Yeah.
Glad. It just seems awkward. Is it? No, that'd be way too
missing
weird.
Like puzzle box. Yeah,
There's
the puzzle box
box
is the other option, but that just seems like very odd. So it's okay. Picks up a.
He's going for a shroud in the end. Just
yeah.
I guess he has it for the health, or maybe he was gonna go steam boots, and then he's like, no, I want ghost marchers.
Yeah,
that's actually probably more likely, and then he has the extra health. I think that's what the case was.
Could have very likely happened. I mean, could still eventually go Ice Brand. Ooh, top lane in the meantime. Witchlight gets a kill there with the assistance of Keeper of the Forest. No root even necessary, but a Gladiator again going to be jumped to the middle lane. Can't Fuzi get away this time. Tempest going to be stunned. The pitfall that will hit them both, actually. That's going to be enough to save him in the meantime. Energizer uses being blocked by the creep. Trying to chase him down, but it's not going to happen. Gladiator does make the escape. Beautiful. There was no Energizer. I don't even know why I said that, but...
Because they were moving that fast. I mean,
I thought he actually used one, but...
Gotta remember the call to arms also gives you a little bit of a movement speed buff. 10%.
Damage reduction actually going to be gone. Oh, Luna. Poor Luna. Oh, all she wanted was a friend. Not a hater.
Yeah.
Only
an level 2. Free kill into a free tower push into some more aggression coming out here in the mid lane.
Yeah.
I think they're stopping the push just yet.
Oh, there could that call to arms coming out. It's going to hit them both once again, but again, the follow-up is just not there. Energy field going to be this beautiful energy field. It will cut them off.
Yeah.
And the pursuit going to be unsuccessful. So, man.
Of the Force just walked right through, like, did not even care. In the end, not able to catch anything.
Gladiator had a chance.
He got a ring at the teacher in the end, so he was going for it. He just didn't have the ring on him at the time. Is recovering pretty well now, sitting at 275 gold per minute. We'll have a Abyssal Skull any second here.
Yeah. There's the broadsword picked up by Gladiator. He's constantly being occupied, man. He survived that time around, obviously, and they're keeping attention on him. But he's farming 332 gold per minute. It's definitely coming along pretty nicely. Monkey King jumping in right there, trying to harass Keeper of the Force a little bit. Does have his root, by the way.
He does.
You got Witch Slayer Invis nearby.
That could be huge. Ultimate's up in 30 seconds. Not level 11 just yet, but he's got to be close.
The Force going to be jumped. The Hex coming out right there, but here we go. The kill fill. The Falcon Punch on is slapped, and Bitch Slap gonna be slapped right there. He falls. Keeper the Force going to try to run away again. He still has his root. He's going to use it right here, maybe. Oh, yes, they're going to see him, of course. There's the Elemental Void. The red power throw comes out, and he stuns. Oh, he doesn't get the stun out of Tempest. It hit the creeps instead. And Keeper also falls. So 5-man push coming out right now by Team xCet. The secondary tower falling.
You've got to question the miniaturization onto the Monkey King. The Monkey King already used his combo.
Yep.
And he was heading backwards. Meanwhile, he uses the disable on him. He doesn't have anything to offer in the first place, and that's when the Deadwood lurking nearby. Probably, I'm sure he didn't have vision of him, or else he wouldn't have done that. But yeah, the Deadwood coming right on out there punished him. And then the Monkey King gets unminiaturized, and he has his combo back up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I definitely don't agree with that at all. I mean, maybe if they had a Gladiator there as more of a supporting cast.
Right, more of a supporting. In the end, it was a mid-tries, and there wasn't even anyone to follow it up.
He does say level 11 right there at least, so got the level 2 silver bullet now. And actually, we'll need to be careful more so because offensive war decides coming out here, at least the one from Team Excellent. You mentioned the Abyssal Skull. It is finished now on Warbeast. So he has that to work with. Continuing to spam. Oh, and Keeper of the Force Insanity again getting cut out right here. The Rev is down. The energy field going out. He is going to get the root off. I don't know if he's getting
out of this one, or is he?
Does have supporting guys on. Nice pitfall once again. The red power throw coming through. He's still alive in the meantime. In the background, Monkey King being locked out by Witchslayer. There's the jump from Gladiator on to Tempest right there. He eventually gets the kill. And Monkey King jumped over the ledge. He's being chased down. Now you look at the Metamorphosis. Profing is being... Oh, a nice pitfall again coming out. Beautiful placements coming out from Fuzi here. He is on fire with those, man. Those are not easy to land.
Yeah, no, that was excellent retargeting, too. They realized, oh, we can't chase here, and they retargeted very fast. So Team Excellent, they were looking hot. They had a pretty huge advantage. Really didn't have everything up and just pushed it way too far going for that Keeper of the Forest again. I mean, they invested a lot into that. Only get counter-killed by this Gladiator, keeping and landing that the Call to Arms plus Pitfall combination.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the game has been evened out.
I mean, this is another back-and-forth heavyweight fight here we got going on. Another big thing about the last fight, too, as I witnessed it, I noticed it, so I'm going to point this out. No, I can't do that. Pan Man actually pointed this out to me. The Courier died once again on the Legion side. So we've had 3 Courier kills this game already. The Legion's dying twice.
Imagine having a pretty big lead, and then, oh, wait, they're going for Keeper. Remember, guys, he doesn't have his ultimate up.
Another beautiful pitfall. Oh, no, that's
remember, he doesn't have his ultimate up, team.
Yep. They says, hold you this, bitch. Monkey King gets taken out by the Silver Bullet right there. We do have Warbeast. He's got his Metamorphosis, but he can't use it in time. Energy field going down. Gladiator's trying to find an angle right here, but yeah, she does need to be careful, more so about surviving. Aluna's not going to be able to survive.
Look at the back and forth. Every time I was like, oh, they had a big lead, and now they got to be a little bit frustrated. Then wait. There are the counter kills again. So yeah, back and forth, back and forth. Both top lane towers still up, so not going to be able to convert this right now. Mid and bot is completely cleared out at this point. So be content to fall back and pick up a little bit of farm. Tempest, 2,600 gold.
Here's the thing.
Now.
Here's the thing with Gladiator too, and I meant to bring this up earlier. He goes xCet shot first. You know, again, we rarely see Gladiator, at least lately. We mentioned we saw him at the end of Han Tour Cycle 8. Now in that game, Hackshot, I believe he went Rune Cleaver, if I remember correctly. He went the very heavy farm route, Rune Cleaver.
Yes.
I forget the build-up after that. I think he eventually went the Assassin Shroud and then the Rift Shards and whatnot, so kind of the typical. So, but, you know, what we used to see was the Helm of the Black Legion into the Assassin Shroud and then Rift Shard. So I kind of wonder, you know, what build-up we're going to see here now. Obviously, he went the Assassin Shroud first.
He went the Assassin Shroud, I'm expecting the Rift Shards.
So not the Helm, you don't want to bulk up?
Well, not anymore, no. I mean, he's already committed to, he's already initiating the fight from a distance. He's coming with the Shroud and going for that big whip. He's not necessarily the focal point of the initial damage. Like, other people on the team are going to be, you know, attracting aggro, essentially, since he's coming in invis.
Bassett's, you...
Shellfall.
Well, he tried.
Remember, he had that streak going, too.
Pay for effort. So. Yeah, he did. Wow. Yeah, he's
picking it up.
First death of the game.
It's go for the Restoration Stone in this game. Definitely helping him on that path. Meanwhile, Tempest picks up the portal key.
Wait, who's going for a Restoration Stone?
Keeper of the Forest.
Is he? Yeah, where the hell is Keeper? Wow. Okay, there. I'm like looking all over the Arcana. Yeah.
You know what's getting it?
I was like, I thought you meant Deadwood for a second.
No, that would have been wild.
That's why I was a little caught off guard.
I think the mana cost is still too high to see, you know, other fun unique heroes.
That's a double Falcon Punch. Yeah. That would be fun. But yeah, no, I was kind of laughing about that. Look, chuckled even that because Deadwood opened right there onto a Luna, thinking he had a free. It was Witchslayer, thinking he had a free kill. And all of a sudden, a root comes out, and then the following cast supports him. So, complete turnaround there. But, yeah, tower kill on top of that. And, again, another kind of a gold swing here. And I haven't been paying attention to 100% of the game by any means, but it seems like we've had the gold swing back and forth now several times.
Oh, we have. I mean, for a while there, it was very, very decisively in Team Excellent's favor. And that was before they attempted to kill this Keeper of the Forest and went all in and failed top. So,
Gladiator.
Still both teams looking good.
Definitely going the Rift Shards here. You called it. With that, Mighty Blade on Warbeast. Good old shrunken head of his going to be coming out. Speaking of that, Witchslayer also.
has that Sackstone build up in from here.
Oh, geez.
Transitions nicely.
Monkey King nearly dying. I'm guessing to Ancients right there, but he's just fine. Gets the farm he's looking for, and he too is getting close to a Shrunken Head. And of course, we got
He's actually
Tempest.
farming 420 gold per minute.
Yep.
I realized he was that big. It's actually only 20 minutes into this game.
Yeah, it's still really. I mean, this is again one of those games where there's just a lot of gold going around. I mean, on both sides, you see the GPMs. It's pretty impressive. Oh yeah, big fight possibility. Ooh, a Root coming out right there again. No Gladiator though. Nice Graveyard Stun on top of that, but no Gladiator this whole time. They really could have used him there. In the meantime, he is kind of trying to flank from behind. You see the Wand Gym Slam going down. They're going to chase after Gladiator. He's going to use his Assassin's Shroud though, coming back in. Can they get maybe a follow-up here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Tempest jumps in, a big format hole coming out. Here we go. The Rock Grasp on top. Monkey jumps in, and the Hellborn Demon Shot's going to absolutely melt. Gladiator still alive, but his team is dead. And the trash talk just to add insult to injury.
It continues.
Oh, man.
He knew the Root was down, and then he saw they were staggered, and it's like, well, see ya. It's an excellent Root off, and from here on out, Warbeast has ultimate up, has buyback, but besides that, they don't have much. Just going to have to sacrifice the tower, perhaps. They're trying to hold it out. You got 60 seconds on the Keeper Root here still. Warbeast is going to be up soon. I don't think they'll be able to get the racks. It's going to have to pull back from here. And,
the pitfall right there. Yeah, it is going to get them to fall back in the end. Jeez, I mean,
so just like that, what initially looked like a horrible situation, you saw the three-man Root into a beautiful, beautiful stun set up by Zlapped.
Well,
they just didn't have the damage.
Exactly.
It was only if they had Gladiator.
That's what I'm saying.
Holy crap! Potentially a game-ending moment.
As great as that was in execution, the Keeper Root to start it, the Graveyard Stun on top of that, they didn't have the damage output. So maybe it's hindsight for us. You know, especially it's easy for us to see, obviously, but that communication has to come through. Without Gladiator there, you know, that lockdown is only going to do so much for you. Miss out a lot of your damage.
They staggered the lockdown really well, too. They bought a ton of time. They just didn't have anyone.
Yeah. I mean, while we are in a little bit of dead time here, we got to take another look back at, I believe it's just before the Tempest Ultimate comes out here from Pew. So, oh, do we have, let's go back to the beginning of that fight.
Go back and see when the Root occurred and where everyone's positioning is.
So, let's take a look back at how that fight begun right there. When it comes down to it. Okay, so yeah, here we go. There's the Root coming out, and you know you figure, okay, this is looking good. The Graveyard Stone, but again, you look at Gladiator. He was near the top rune at this point, I believe.
Yeah.
And so there's not really much damage.
That's everything. It's literally everything. They didn't have Warbeast either, so.
And then you see Gladiator kind of getting distracted. He thinks about going back in, and then here it is. Tempest just finds the perfect. I mean, look at that, just on the outskirts. Let's go back to the live game, though, because it looks like we might have some action right here.
Our top lane's about to break out right here.
Keep it the force, going to root right there. Wasteland jumping as well. They're going right for Engineer. He will fall off the bat. No energy field going to be happening. Call to Arms doesn't really hit anybody, but it will give them the damage reduction. Remember, Tempest falls in the background. Nothing from him. Bubble's trying to get away. He'll Portal Key, but Deadwood now he's in trouble. Monkey King jumping in. He's jumping in left and right with that Heavenly Vault, but now he needs to worry about going back. Shrunken Head going to be going off right there. He's going straight for Gladiator. But again, trying to run away now. Brodex 5 level. The power, though, unfortunately, the Shrunken Head was still up. But look at Gladiator. He's running in. Maybe if he can get a nice little crit right here. The Hex comes out. There's the opening. And down goes Monkey King. So, big fight now for IG.
Like the games that they're trying to fight. Tempest didn't have his ultimate up. Caught completely off guard. And you saw right there the effects of Call to Arms. I believe the Witch Slayer was under the effects of it on top of the Sackstone pickup.
Yeah.
Deadwood laid out his Willowmaker right onto the Witch Slayer. It honestly just barely moved his health.
Yeah. Yeah, again, didn't hit anybody, but it still has a great effect. That's the point we're making when it comes down to that Gladiator.
It's the other effects, not just the stun. Getting your teammates involved in it. That's why we mentioned before, and the synergy it had in the past when you were seeing like Soul Reaper lineups with the Gladiator and basically having 10 seconds of an unkillable team.
Yeah.
It's 10, 8 seconds, 10?
I think it's 10. Let's see. Just down there. Just down there. What about on here? 6 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I actually thought it was longer myself.
Yeah, no, 10 would be pretty freaking, but 8 was what I thought. And yeah, I guess it is 6.
Yeah. So back to right here. The Rift Shards are now leveled up to level 3 here, so he's definitely putting on a good amount of damage.
Big boy. They did buff Rift Shards a little bit before, remember, too, or at least changed how it scales. So
that's right.
Higher chance to crit earlier on.
Very, very true. And then Warbeast, you definitely can't forget about this guy. His honestly, his start this game hasn't been the biggest, other than him spamming that battle cry, really. But xCet is going to start getting much, much more fierce. He has that shrunken head coming up here shortly, I'm sure, when it comes down to
he's
it.
Sitting at 375 gold per minute. I'm pretty sure he has the shrunken already. Plus that 1,500 on top of it, right? No.
I thought
sitting out. No.
You don't think so?
I saw you get a lot of gold and the Mighty Blade.
I mean, we would see it right here if you purchased the pattern first, but no, it doesn't look like it. So
it's flying out right now. Are they just trying to scout wards?
Nothing on the curve that I can see, yeah.
Or is it just
possibly?
It's just hanging out,
chilling, you know. Ooh, bottom lane. What's going on out here? Keep it the forest. Okay, he's gonna farm it up down here. Deadwood's nearby. He's level 15 though.
No, he thought he had items on it or something.
Oh no! Bottom is setting up. Bottom is setting up for the Legion team right here. There's the opening on the Keeper of the Forest. Here comes the follow-up. Aluna's nearby as well, thinking that she's going to help Keeper of the Forest. Is it going to be enough in the end? No, it's not. He will go down, and now Sender's also in a lot of trouble. This will probably be a 2-for-0 right here. And there you go to guarantee it. Meanwhile, over here, actually, Warbeast's getting jumped, but he does get the Metamorphosis off. Looks like it is going to be enough, but guess what? This is going to open up Congo here.
Exactly.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
40 seconds of the Keeper of the Forest. Keeper of the Forest does have buyback if it came down to it, though.
Huh.
Willmaker's down, so just wanted to wait a little bit.
Yes, yeah.
What? He had that shrunken head in base for the longest time.
Oh.
I was just waiting. He had it
well,
in
you
base.
said the Courier, yeah.
Courier came out with nothing, and then he had a Bulwark Gold afterwards, so he was waiting to pick up both. So major buff to Warbeast right here.
Here we go, the big opening call to arms. Again, it does miss as far as the stun goes. That tap is ultimate in the back. Are going to catch 3 heroes right here. Gladiator's caught in the assassin shot. He comes out with the opening, and now the Ridge to follow. Down goes Tempest. Engineer is picked off. The energy field on cooldown right there. Warbeast chasing back. The showdown going to bring Deadwood right back at them. And now he, too, is in a little bit of trouble. So the dive from Team Excellent, unsuccessful. And they end up losing 3 heroes in the end, as Bubbles and Monkey King will both escape right there. But look at that. And yeah, Engineer, he was able to get that energy field off, but...
Well, and Warbeast went from not having that much to just coming out with instantly a Shrunken Head plus Bulwark.
Yeah.
So, a lot more presence
right,
going out.
Jeez, yeah, he was
now
a lot.
Going to be 1,000 gold on top of that.
And a free Congo kill, yeah. It's going to be for Gladiator, most likely.
I wouldn't give it to Glad.
You don't think so?
Right away, yeah. I don't know, there's Witch Slayer. Yeah, Witch Slayer.
Okay.
Witch Slayer or even the Beast. The thing is, Glad is strong, but it's not like he's a sustained carry. He runs out of mana as the fight goes on. He's going in. He goes in for that initiation from a distance into that big burst.
Yeah.
A hero like Witch Slayer is jumping in there. A lot more liable to actually die in that fight. Or Warbeast, you might use a Warbeast up in front. I know if the ulti dies, you don't get the benefits of it, but you a lot of times use a Warbeast as your tower pusher. So he's up in front attacking the tower with the wolves, especially once you're 16, which he is now. There is a lower cooldown, but even without the ultimate, you have Warbeast battle crying, attacking the tower, pushing it down, and then even if he dies, he comes back up, and that's when you activate your ulti Shrunken.
Yeah. Speaking of Shrunken, just picked up a Witch Slayer as well. Again, bolstering armband still on Gladiator, so he's still sitting on that this whole time. Could very likely still just even go for that Ice Brand here.
Yeah, but I think it was a case of I'm going to go for Steam Boots, no, I'm going to go for Ghost
But he's just keeping it now until the point where he absolutely needs to sell it.
Consider it like a Fortified Bracer.
Yeah.
Or his Poor Man's Helm.
Monkey King did... I saw Frosted Skull pop up right there. I'm guessing he still needs more of it, but he does have the Ice Brand here. But, looks like that's what he's possibly going to be going for. As far as his item goes, Gladiator bottles up a Haste Rune. 3,000 or more gold saved up. That Genjiro looking more and more.
From here on, I'd like to see the Demonic Breastplate for, Behemoth's Heart. I see what you're seeing.
Yep.
I would like to see the Demonic Breastplate into a Brutalizer next for Warbeast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think that item combination is phenomenal.
That's just,
increase attack speed as well. Let's make those the bash come out a little bit sooner. Of course, you can't brutalize or proc while they're already stunned, but just in general, the higher attack speed will guarantee that it comes out.
We're going to start seeing some big red numbers. 793 crit right there, and that was without Assassin Trope.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Again, you also got to remember with the look, he's 321 max damage when he has the red hands here from War Beast. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look back at the last fight here.
Sure.
Since we do have some time. Once again, so this was at the base here of the Hellborn side, so obviously the call to arms again, it doesn't necessarily hit anybody other than it gives his own teammates the buff. You see Monkey King got kind of off spot. Now the Tempest hold him in the back, but that was a really deep Tempest ultimate.
It was deep, and then they have the defensive buff of the call to arms.
Yeah.
I believe.
And then the root after.
And that point. Look at the follow-up. Look at the follow-up. Yeah, a lot of spells. Actually, a lot of Gladiator spells is missing. I mean, he gets the showdown there, but it just didn't matter. They were just in too deep and too much defensive capabilities, and easy turnaround for them.
Yeah. Is that a Restoration Stone? Yes, it is. Restoration Stone finished on Keeper of the Forest here.
Yeah, he wasn't even. I mean, he was still a while, but he wasn't that far off a while ago, and then some fights happened where he got picked off a couple times and really got held back, and finally seeing it come together.
Yeah. Double roots.
Where things get sticky. Truly allow War Beast to go ham in these fights.
Yeah. Witchslayer level 16 as well. You know, obviously has a token of life still. But he's level 16, so.
War Beast Shrunken Head still 10 seconds.
Yep.
Didn't have to use it after picking it up.
And he's going to have that demonic here shortly.
Yeah, so you're looking at the double root the entire time War Beast is just wailing on him.
Ideally set up a good call to arms. Here we go. Keep it the forest. Ooh, Tempest jumped in with the stuns, but not really much follow-up happening, so decides to fall back. Gave it a go. In the end, not there fully. Gladiator getting closer and closer to that Behemoth's heart. He's coming up here.
Yeah, see. He is getting very, I mean, he pretty much has he has the demonic gold. That's what he's going to purchase or not. And considering he's going up against a Deadwood here, I'm sure his team would be grateful.
Yeah. Not a bad option.
Buy demonic pulls. There it is. The Shrunken Head on Witchslayer on top of the token. He had it even before getting the token in the first place, but still, that's another 10-second Shrunken Head. Engineer is crying inside.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job, too, of focus firing.
Oh, wow. Behemoth's heart. Everything's coming together right now. Perfect timing for the Hellborn team.
Oh, Monkey King, a great job right there. Call to arms comes out. Now he got the Shrunken Head off just before. Oof, very close. I mean, again, though, doing a great job of landing that pitfall. Just not enough time. Or just enough time in between to get the Shrunken Head off. Yeah. The call to arms.
That would have been a pretty tough kill either way. They would have he would have needed to get a crit. And the red power throw would have needed to hit.
Hey, why not try? Got the RNG sometimes. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, they're going to try right here on a Tempest. But the Talbot command support is there. Witchslayer, he already. Oh, wow, the graveyard's done, yeah.
Engineer, man, that turret, pushing it back even through the Shrunken Head. That was beautiful, beautiful turret placement.
Yeah, the Shrunken Head was used, as you mentioned, and not even enough to get him in that position. So both teams trying to find these opportunities, but at the same time, they're doing a good job of supporting one another. Assassin Trout finished by Monkey King there, by the way. So he sits on the Ice Brand and goes into the Assassin Trout next.
Did you say something about a Frostwolf Skull?
Well, I saw him purchase. I saw him pop up, but yeah, I'm guessing it was either a misclick or just
say it was weird, but
maybe deciding. But yeah, so he does have the Assassin Trout now. There we go, Monkey going with the.
He's going to catch him off flat-footed.
Here's the opening. Metamorphosis immediately, though, right after, and they're going to now look to return. Look, he's diving big time. The Beast is good. Oh, wow. Center picks off Engineer. That's big. He has no buyback.
No buyback. Didn't get to ulti.
Oh, wow. That's huge. That's going to be a free tower kill if it wasn't already. Oh, nice flagellation crit right there as well.
Didn't think you actually get to harass any heroes with it, though. This one's still fine. Gotta be careful. But the Forest has that restoration, so no portal key yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say he needs that portal key now too. So portal key, that's where he's their biggest threat.
Yeah, they can really, really force fights after that.
So once that takes place, then really, really dangerous. Yeah, the pickoff on an engineer, I kind of went off him because I figured he's gonna be fine, and all of a sudden Power Throw snipes him out. That's what happens. Ooh, double damage rune. Gladiator will gladly pick that up. Remember the Witch Slayer token of life? It did eventually just get worn out there.
Still Gladiator double damage.
Yeah. Oh man, he's bottled it up. So
Witch Slayer's taking it off now, where you can sort of get by even without it. So.
Jeez. Just how his max damage, especially when that battle cry is up, is just absurd. Knowing that he has level 4 Rift Shards on top of that. And the Flagellation in general. Puzzle Box! Just picked up by Witch Slayer. Interesting. Not an item we see often.
Go for it. It can be really powerful if you're getting it. In terms of damage, if you're going for like a single target pickoff.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. They did buff staff, remember, so that works through Shrunken Head. But in terms of damage, if you really get a single target pickoff and keep them disabled with Witch while wailing into them with an upgraded puzzle box, it does a lot. And it increases your stats a lot, so that's something. It's got some pretty easy build-up.
Yeah.
Prove how much strength it gives you. 9 strength here at level 1 puzzle box is actually pretty damn impressive.
You know, could you argue that Staff of the Master Witch Slayer this game might actually be decent? Because remember the change that happened.
Right, and you're looking at this Monkey King
who
doesn't have vestments, but does have a shrunken head.
So I kind of want, like, again,
if you're trying to pick off Witch Slayer, Monkey King, and you're not able to get the initiation on him, and you're using initiation on something more like a Tempest, you might be able to. Something like a puzzle box is going to have sustained output, though. Give your team that ward clearing capability. And how about the fact that, yeah, once it just bulks you up even further.
Yeah.
Look at his life right now.
Yeah, 1760 for Witch Slayer, not bad at all.
Doing great.
Bound Dive coming out here, and they're going to counter with that. Keeper the Forest does have his portal key now, by the way. That's a big item here that we're talking about. Hell, Warbeast, he's probably saving up a bit again. Yeah, 2,200 more. Gladiator also in a similar boat. He has a double damage activated currently. Jeez. Is it, it's still up for another 35 seconds. Conqueror's not up yet, but middle lane. Bubbles might get caught here. Yes, sirree. Bitch Slapped actually using the Shrunken Head very preemptively there. So it's going to take a charge off, but they do get a free kill out of it. And now again, the push is going to continue, it looks like.
Puzzle box in 8 and pushing as well.
Yeah.
It's only level 1 right now. They did buff it, but honestly, I've been using that quite a bit lately. It still feels very weak at level 1 too.
Oh, Gladiator, big jump! Gladiator's going to fall right off the bat. The big pick that the Legion team was looking for. They are going to hold them off. Will they get any more kills? Aluna going for the port out. She will be fine. The rest are on the run. I think they're going to be fine as well, but wow. Gladiator clearly did not see that coming. He was almost playing like he had a token of life, though. I mean, in the front lines right there. And
well, he was probably confident. He's like, I got Behemoth Tower. I'm going to be up. And then they put out a surprise amount of damage.
Warbeast actually, he's in trouble. One just goes down. He gets pushed forward. He is going to be stunned by the Kelphin right there. He gets the Shrunken Head off. No Metamorphosis, of course, for 15 more seconds. Aluna trying to help him out. He may take the sacrifice, if anything. Going to use the Deja Vu. Keeper the Forest coming in. Nation's Fail.
Aluna has no buyback.
And she does not buy back.
Bound Eye.
The Bound Eye is down, yeah. This is a good sequence right here coming up for the Legion team.
No, they picked it up.
I believe Engineer has it.
Yeah.
Fuzi does a buyback, but Keeper has bought back twice, by the way. That's worth
either way. They're fighting back once again. They're fighting back from a switching. It was looking really, really grim. Witch Slayer, he's got his ultimate up.
What did he? Oh, he blinked backwards. I was like, where did they go? Okay, there's the buyback on Gladiator. 15 seconds left.
Look at Keeper's positioning. Has the portal key. Wants to catch him off guard here.
Oh, we get silenced, though. He restoration. Somebody silenced right there. He is going to be able to get it off here eventually. Not yet, actually. Still not using it. Why is he not using it? Why is he not using it? Engineer going to be picked up right there. Oh, the Tempest ultimate going to go off, and it catches Keeper the Force. Can they burst him down quick enough? No, they cannot. He gets it off. In comes the Pitfall. Where's the call to arms? Was it already used? No, it hasn't been, but they're going for kills. Monkey King is dead. Bubbles and Deadwood, the only two alive. Oh, is he going to bring brought back? Yep, he brought right back. says, get over here, and down he goes. Double tap for Fuzi, and now the Hellborn team once again gonna chase back. This is, I mean, I guess I get why. Obviously, he was saving for a Tempest ultimate right there with the keeper route, but it seemed like he had a couple chances to use it initially. Then he ended up getting caught by the Tempest ultimate, but in the end, it worked out just fine. And look at that. You know, when they were pushing early, he actually crit for 1340, I believe it was.
It was close, man. They needed to kill that keeper, though, before the root came out. He had maybe 10%, 20% health when he finally activated it.
Yeah, that's sort of the pitfall.
It was enough. It's kind of the last stand. There's, I think it was level 2 puzzle box, actually.
I'm not sure what level it is. Oh, a big kill. Phil from King Try Hump right here. He's going to take the Roshan. Look at the auto attack coming out by Warbeast. But actually, is going to be enough time. Tempest. No elemental void from him, so jumps in. Fuzi getting caught in a bad spot. Oh, nice. But he ports
Very
out.
Well played. He actually walked closer to the enemy team to get in that. Oh, wow.
Very close right there for Fuzi. Kongor's up, obviously. I kind of wonder if either one of these teams is going to maybe go for it here.
I still think that puzzle box pickup was pretty smart by his left. He's getting 2,000 life, a lot of armor. They got the shrunken head. Gives him just a lot of additional damage just from the right-click damage as well.
And there's that brutalizer picked up by
Warbeast. This is all Warbeast needs to take over. I mean, I shouldn't say this is all he needs, but when Warbeast hits this point, he's officially just taking over the game.
Oh yeah.
He can walk up to almost any carry in the game and make him force a flee.
Yeah.
Because he has the built-in crit, he has the enhanced life, he has the reduced base attack time on top of that, and then he's bashing you. He's bashing your face and just doing so much damage while it's happening. And if you try to return on him, look at his armor.
What is it at? It is
32.
29.1 right there. But
oh, 29.1. He's actually run his team, though. It's 32, so.
Gladiator, he has a Ganjiro coming himself. In fact, he's probably going to get it right here. Unless he wants to save for his final buyback, but he has the 3,200 gold needed to pick it up, so. Man, oh man, there's the level 3 puzzle box. Delivered to Witch Slayer. Frostburn finished by Monkey King. So choosing to finish that up after the Assassin Shot he finished up. And now Warbeast going to do Kongor. Obviously, he's definitely a hero that could definitely do it on its own, but at the same time, there is some information here, apparently.
Yeah, with the Brutalizer, he's definitely a hero that can take it out. Has everything he needs. He has the lockdown for him. He has the armor, the life leech.
Oh, I thought that was one of them. Maybe the Force actually jumps into the trees right here. He's kind of caught. Gonna be fine. Ooh, Lex Talionis purchased by Sender.
Yeah, you have the Restoration Stone. Ultimate backup for Keeper. Yeah, Lex Talionis. Didn't have vestments, so picking up his armor, picking up the magic armor as well with it. What level Lex Talionis was it?
Oh my gosh. Level 1, I believe. But we have another pair of Rift Shards coming out here for Gladiator.
Oh, the double Rift Shards. And this one's a level 4 on top of it all.
No, it's level 2 that's being delivered.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I believe. I just saw
you know what? It does say level 2. I thought that said level 4.
Still, though.
You know, it was highlighting the stats below, and that just showed
we did. I believe we saw Haxorn do this, by the way, the last Gladiator game that we saw in action. They're going to get a big pick right here to Deadwood. It should be enough. The pitfall, the puzzle box, everything. Oh, what the That just looked like 1,000,000 damage right there, literally.
This is Sparta!
Oh, that was so perfect. I'm pretty sure that was Warbeast on top of Gladiator.
Yeah, it was.
Hitting at the same time, obviously, but that just looked hilarious.
Like, is that 1,000,000 damage?
1,000,000 damage? Double Rift Shards. Oh, most broken thing in the game, apparently. Oh, boy.
There's a bug that needs to be fixed. Call the balance team.
Wow. This is Sparta indeed. Deadwood does buy back, obviously. We do have more fight brewing right here. Gladiator's going to be jumped on, and he's going to be jumped on quickly. Out comes the ultimate from Deadwood. Root's going to be used. Will it be enough for lockdown? Fuzi's fallen. He gets it out of attack, but he will go down. He's not buying back either. Warbeast's going to take out the energy field. His shotgun is up. He's putting in the auto attacks. You mentioned he's dangerous right here. He's going after Engineer. He will. No, nice kicks it on himself. And now Warbeast needs to fall back, and certainly he is. A graveyard stop. Monkey King jumping back in. There's the ultimate coming off a cooldown for Warbeast. There's the second. That tab is ultimate in the background. Was canceled immediately. Warbeast is still alive, though. And it locks down Deadwood to the point to get the kill. Tempest is also going to fall. They're doing this all without Gladiator. This whole fight. Bubbles is going to fall back. He'll be fine, but this is now going to open up Kongor most likely. And again, they did that without Gladiator.
They just didn't have enough damage to finish off Warbeast, man. They invested so much in trying to kill him, and then the root came out, and they couldn't respond. He was hitting them. He was stealing all the life back that he was losing. And all of a sudden, they found themselves in a terrible spot. Not going to actually try to finish off Kong here, even though, honestly, they could.
Oh, yeah.
Warbeast could heal off of
very
it.
Very shocking.
I actually am not sure why.
Well, I mean,
They're
they don't
afraid
have
of the
vision
response.
like we do, but...
I know. So that's probably why. They just want to say, hey, you know what? We're winning the game anyway. We don't need to risk this.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
It looks like an opportunity, though.
And, you know, we'll try to... You know what? They probably feel good enough that we can try it again. You know, Tempest ulti's down. We can try it again anyway.
True. And then the root should... Well, 60 seconds for the root,
yeah,
so...
but it's going to be up a lot earlier.
He's going to have a double root in 80 seconds. He's going to have a double root before the Elemental Void's out.
So it is a good time maybe to force a fight around that timing instead.
Seakeeper the Forest. He's finding himself in an awkward spot. Should be able to get away, though. Wow. Again, still just wow. Bubbles coming over. He's going to check to see if Kongor's maybe being done, but obviously, again, it's not really being done just yet. Let's take a look back at that fight, though.
Sure.
I mean, that was, again, Gladiator just gets picked. Okay, so here we go. Here's the red numbers. Fiasco. Boom! A lot of damage coming out.
That is phenomenal.
That's pretty great how they just lined up perfectly. And then, you know, moving along, obviously they're going for Kongor, then eventually get jumped. In the middle lane right there does Gladiator.
Yeah, now they're...
So again, he's
dead
fairly quickly.
Look out, yeah. 1,000 crit coming out from Gladiator.
Right off the
He's
bat.
going to be the one to take the token this time. Warbeast, he's got the Slayer. He's like, I got no slots. But I also have no TP if you're Gladiator.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see the end of the fight right here, but... Warbeast out of ulti form, you mentioned, but again, the life's still just too much, and the root's on top of that. You see the Tempest ultimate in the background cancel, then eventually gets the job done. So, obviously, as you probably heard, and you can kind of see in the live game, the Kongor did go down. You were mentioning. Now here comes the push again.
It died just
very quickly. Yeah, there's a level 4 rift shards again. Double level 4 rift shards.
Puzzle box.
And there's about 460 max damage.
Witch
right
Slayer, 36 armor with that Nature's Protection.
Jeez.
What about Warbeast? 43 armor. Monkey King this is a living hell for him, man.
That wasn't even a flagellation. That was just a
Deadwood.
1,000 damage auto attack.
He's like, yeah, I have demonic breastplate, but they still have 38 armor after I'm done.
Yeah, Bubbles just toying with them a little bit right there, but. Oh, in the background, Witchslayer jumps and says, it's time, bitches! Witchslayer Engineer is going to barely survive. In comes the call to arms, though, and here comes the chase. Bubbles going to use the takeover, just sitting there. Oh, he gets open on, though. The crits galore coming out between Gladiator, between Warbeast, and the racks are dead, of course. Engineer and Bubbles are dead themselves. Bubbles does have a buyback. You know, is that really going to... Oh, no, he doesn't actually. He is out of buybacks. Excuse me. We do see in the background the double root coming out right there. Monkey being locked down. He's going to get 900 plus crit right there from Gladiator. Down he falls. Deadwood goes down. The Tempest ulted in all 5. He's like, team. In jumps Monkey King, but obviously it's going to be just too damn late. And that should be the game. Witchslayer may get picked off here, actually. Oh, what am I saying? No, he's not. He holds him off, and that is the game. Wow, what a series. That was fun. That was fun. Team excellence.
Awesome back and forth, actually. Putting him a great fight, honestly.
Yeah.
Pew with some freaking phenomenal elemental voids that game. What about Deadwood, too? Bassets. Remember how much of trouble he gave that Warbeast in the bottom lane? Even when they got pushed all the way to the base, managed to pick him off again. Still, in the end, they persevered. Made that team fight combo work, and Gladiator saw it.
Yeah, no, that was a great series indeed. Definitely glad we got the chance to cast that, and again, a great finish there with game number 3. As Internet Gangsters, they do come out on top. Got to see double Rift Shards Gladiator. Not often we get to see that, so that was definitely
not often we get to see Gladiator in
general,
the first place.
Exactly.
You mentioned it before. It was what was it? How many months now? 4?
Well, the end of Tour Cycle 8, so yeah, it's been at least feels like at least 3 months,
really been
if not
3,
longer.
4,
I mean,
when were we even?
Yeah, it definitely feels like it's been a while. So,
wow.
We might as well just real quickly right here check out that final fight one more time to just kind of exactly remember how it's been so long. See how that one broke down here. So again, you see the jump in the back. They initially tried to burst down Engineer.
Yeah, it's just
actually didn't happen, but
they're just overrunning him at this point, right-clicking anything they can. Witchslayer got that disable off initially. The puzzle they're just critting like crazy. Everything falling apart. Still have the elemental void up. He gets the 5-man hole in the end. It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
There you go. Right
Yeah, there you go. That's the game-turning moment. Oh, wait.
Yeah, the 5-man hole, that was beautiful, but obviously not enough in the end. So clearly having some fun there too, but
yeah, I mean, even as he was writing, he's like, manhole, manhole.
Yeah.
Screwing around.
Well. Again, that's setting things up here as far as the finish goes. To again, the semifinal is going to kick things off tomorrow, and it looks like, by the way, VDT did take out Justice League, 2-1. Just got an update on that, so it is officially wrapped up for today. And again, that means tomorrow is going to be set up. VDT, Vietnamese Dream Team, will be taking on Too Much Sugar in the top portion. And again, I think it's safe to say that's the one we should expect to cover tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm in.
As far as the semifinals goes. Too Much Sugar, of course. KZU Slicks, Moon Meander. I mean, those
so
guys.
Everyone, if you want to see KZU and Slicks play with members of their new team, we don't say nothing's officially announced as to who everyone's going to be, but they're playing with some new people. They're playing in this tournament. If you want to see it, we will be casting it first thing tomorrow.
That will be at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European Time, is at least the plan in terms of kicking that off when it comes down to it. So, wow. And again, this tournament really has been, in a sense, kind of a pleasant surprise here as far as...
That was another epic match in the end. That went
epic day,
pretty much
really.
the full distance. Another epic, I don't even think... I'm trying to think of a short game we had. Maybe there was one. I don't think so, though.
Yesterday, the first game that we did was definitely, it was like 50-minute casino, I believe, but
yeah.
Other than that,
it was
definitely
the distance.
Great, and I find it hard to believe that's not going to continue into tomorrow. So, definitely some great Han we're getting here from the Ultimate Series Monkey King tournament. You know, who knew? For a gold coin tournament, we're